Hello everyone, and welcome to Off the Streets Productions. In today's video, we're going to talk about Judaculla Rock in western North Carolina. It is one of the largest and oldest petroglyphs in North Carolina. It is a sacred stone to the Cherokee people, and it predates the Cherokee people between 3,000 years and 1,000 years BCE. It's still one of the biggest mysteries to the archaeology community, and it is a soapstone. It predates the Cherokee, like I said. The story of Judaculla is he is the Slanted Giant, and he was like a game warden for the Cherokee people. He taught the Cherokee people how to hunt and how to live off the land and respect the land. The Judaculla Rock was also an area of celebration and ceremony. There is many different etchings and carvings on this stone, but particularly the story of Judaculla goes that he was sitting on his perch, which is known as a chair of judgment of Judaculla, also known as the Devil's Courthouse on the Blue Ridge Parkway in Pisgah National Forest. He noticed some Cherokee bandits / warriors hunting his lands, and they were taking a little bit too much, and this angered him. So he jumped off of his perch at Devil's Courthouse and landed here at this rock and used his hand to stabilize himself, and that's what left his handprint in the soapstone. And he scared off the Cherokee warriors. So ever since, the Cherokee continued to use this stone for ceremonies and other practices. Some also believe that they set up camps around the rock and use the rock for different storytellings, and some believe it's a star map, some believe it is a depiction of different battles that the Cherokee have used and different ways to tell stories. They also made bowls, pipes, banners out of the soapstone. The archaeology believes that it predates them. The Cherokee have been saying that it predates them. Like I said, it goes 3,000 years, if not more. It's a shame that we don't know much about the prehistory of the United States in this continent. There are burial mounds and little old civilizations all up around western North Carolina that predate the settlers coming to America and even date the Cherokee. This year, I look forward to going out to Maggie Valley and out to Cherokee and learning more and asking them some more stories about the area. It's a shame what happened to the Cherokee people. We all know about the Trail of Tears, but this story is mostly about the rock. This Judaculla, he's known as the Slanted Giant, and he was like a game warden, like I said already. He taught the Cherokee how to live off the land, how to hunt properly, not to take too much. When the settlers did come to the United States, they translated the Bible into Cherokee and replaced the story of David and Goliath with the name David and Judaculla. So he's in the Bible as well. The Cherokee people, like I said, this stone predates them by thousands of years. Right now it's getting harder and harder to notice the etchings and carvings on this petroglyph because of erosion. Hell, it's over 3,000 years old. A few months ago, well, actually a year now, almost, I went out to Kentucky and saw another petroglyph that is linked to the Cherokee, called Red Bird Petroglyphs, and they believe that also predates like colonial America. There's over 13 different languages written on that stone. I have another video on my YouTube channel which you could check out that talks about that. This coming year, I'm also going out to Cherokee again and seeing the museum and hopefully talking to some of the people at the Living History Village. Also going to go to a outdoor drama play that they do every year that depicts the battle against them in the Creek Indians and other stories of the Cherokee. But as Judaculla Rock continues, they believe that there's a star map on here. There's maps of different Cherokee villages and locations where they may go fishing and hunting. But it still remains a mystery to this day of what all the markings mean. It's not even in Cherokee language. But yeah, the medicine men and the storytellers of the Cherokee want to stress that it predates them, and it is a sacred stone, and it's a sacred place. It is listed as a Cherokee heritage site, and also it is one of the biggest and oldest petroglyphs in North Carolina and in the southern part of the United States. I will be also traveling to Georgia later this year for a concert, but I will stop in Atlanta, I believe. They also have a petroglyph that is linked to the Mayans. It's crazy on how much history that we don't know about in the United States, and that has been kind of swept under the rug because it may not fit the narrative or the story that they want to tell. I wish we would talk more to our First Nations people and learn the story of what was going on here before the settlers came. In closing and everything, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the delay. If you're interested in more, there will be links in the descriptions on how you could find the stories of Judaculla Rock and other petroglyphs in the United States. There's a big state forest, I believe, out west that has a lot more petroglyphs than here. It's probably the biggest collection of petroglyphs in the United States, out in New Mexico, I think. But like and subscribe, everyone. We're at 68 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. Remember, we're not each other's enemies, and hope everyone's having a happy new year. Thank you.